Happy New Year and welcome to the Angel Advisory for the week of January 3rd to 9th, 2016. Here we are, we're day 3 of a new exciting year. And I know most of us, we get wrapped up in, a new year, and we're, sometimes in a rush to leave the last year behind and step forward into the new year. And what often happens is that a lot of us get here, it's day 3, and I've already seen and heard people say, I wish I could start this year all over again. And it's like, okay, be gentle with yourself. We're not supposed to know exactly what we are going to be doing, what is coming to us. The fun of a new year is having, a new adventure come our way, and the unknown of not knowing what is going to present itself to us this year. And so we just need to, breathe and, like I said, be gentle with ourselves and see what unfolds. After all, we've only given the year 3 days to try and figure it out. And nobody usually knows in 3 days where the new is going to go. So some of us are still stuck here looking at the map and trying to figure out exactly which direction, and we're moving it and trying to figure out which direction the map actually goes in so that we can pinpoint where we are, so that we can see where the bigger picture is leading us. And yesterday when I was in a meditation, this is what came to me. Sometimes in order to see the bigger picture of life, of your life, you need to put on 3D glasses to look at the depth of your life and to see what's behind and everything, not just to look at the surface, and that to actually go much deeper into it and to really see and to really feel. And that is how, we get a sense of the bigger picture, because sometimes we need to look at the depth and not the surface of our life. And I think that that's really a good message for all of us this year, is to sort of start off this right now and not just look at the surface. We would like everything to be glittery and fabulous and fantastic. And often, we put on airs and disguises and we wear masks and that to have that perfect surface, and that so that our lives look perfect. But behind that, if we were to look into the depths and see all of the crevices and see everything going back into it, we would see that, maybe there's a little surprise over here in this corner that we can't really see. And maybe it's a gift that we should be embracing. But because we're so used to just looking at the surface of our life and moving forward with that, we don't see the hidden treasures and gems. So for each of us right now, this week, starting off, it's about being present in the now and knowing that let's not just look at the surface. Let's let this year have some time to brew and build and get voluptuous and soft and generous and gentle and come to us as it will. So let's all be present this week in the now. Let's put on some 3D glasses and really look at our life and just see where we want this year to go, because we are the co-creators. We are the ones who will set the pace for this year and have it go where it needs to. So that's this week's sort of overall theme, is about just sort of seeing beyond the surface, looking at it, responding to it rather than reacting. And I think it'll be a much gentler week for all of us. So the cards I'm going to use today are the map, because I want us to map out our first full week of 2016. And it is an exciting year, and it just feels really gentle. So let's see what cards are going to come out to support us this week. The first card, let's see if there's more than one here. Nope, just one. Wide open. Now this is really a fantastic card, because it means that everything, all possibilities, everything is wide open to us this week. If we just but open our arms, take a big breath, and be ready and just say, I accept whatever is coming to me this year. I accept it with an open heart, an open mind, and I am joyously stepping into this year. I am wide open to all possibilities, all gifts, all abundance, all joy, all love, everything that can come to me. I am wide open. I am ready to receive. That is really what we are doing. We're up on the top of a cliff. There's a butterfly up here in this little corner, and it's speaking to us that, okay, we are on the new. We are in the new. And let's give it some time to just sort of settle in and see where it takes us. So be wide open this week to having little thoughts or ideas come to you, and look beyond the surface and put on those 3D glasses and look into the depths of it and see what kind of a treasure it is for you and where it could lead you this year. But first, we have to be wide open to receiving that. The next card is the wishing well. This is really great because, like I said earlier, it's like we are co-creating. We are creating our year ahead for us. And the wishing well is telling us that really step up to it and make a wish. What do you really and truly, below the surface of your life, into your heart depths, do you wish to receive this year? Now is the time to start setting that up, to set the magic. And so go to the wishing well of you, and put the wish in, drop a few coins in, make some wishes. Not anything is possible. And really, 2016 is a 9 year, so it's all about completions and endings and fixing things, or not fixing things, pardon me, but just finishing things and having things come to you. It's the accumulation of the 8 years previous, and everything is accumulating this year and bringing to you what was set off and set out to start off 9 years ago. So it's like, really, like, what do you wish to receive this year? Where do you want to be in that? What do you want to have completed? Where do you want to move to? Oh, a balancing act. So the balancing act is really actually a beautiful, beautiful card. And this does not do it justice. You cannot see everything. But it's really a beautiful card. And it always, to me, just speaks of peace and tranquility when I look at it. And I see, it's like she is standing on an angel. So she has her angels with her, and she is using her angels to help her stay balanced in life. Behind her, she's holding a string taunt. There is a ship, which we could consider our life, is on a bubble balancing, and we're just pulling it along. There's all these little red hearts and that are sort of floating around and everything. So it's about being balanced within life and about seeing the bigger picture. And sometimes the bigger picture seems chaotic and everything, but it's about us being in balance and looking deeper and seeing what is behind, what's the treasures, where is that going to, and that. So this week, to stay in balance, make sure you're doing things for yourself. And again, be very gentle with yourself. That is one way that we can stay in balance. Instead of getting worked up over something that's maybe happening, is just pull it back, do something for yourself that is gentle, that is a reward for you. It could just be that you get to, read a book for 15 minutes, go for a walk, go for a coffee with friends, talk on the phone with friends, be on social media and connecting with someone. And that just keep a balancing act to keep the reality and the heart all balanced in one. So we have our logic and our heart side here. And it's just about keeping that in balance. And if we can figure out a way that we can do that, this will be a great tool for us for the whole year ahead in how to stay balanced. And that is sort of like giving us a little gift. And I feel like we need to draw one more card and just sort of see if there's something else here that wishes to come out. And there is. Oh, there's two. So these are two of my favorite cards. Heal the ouch. Okay, what happened in 2015 happened in 2015. It's the past. What happened in 2014, 2013, 2001, 1987, 1979, going back and that's all in the past, and it really is time to start fresh this year, start it off new, heal that past. Don't live in that past. Sort of go, okay, you know what, that happened. Maybe if you are struggling with something that has happened in your past and it just keeps coming up and you can't seem to let it go, look for the silver lining, look for the gift within that, jot it down, and then every time that comes up, just sort of go, oh wait, I received this gift from that happening. So start healing the ouches from your past, and that the more that you can clear, you should have already probably have done this, but we're human. We don't do things in a timely fashion. We do them when it's right for each of us. So we're going to just keep healing the past and know that it is the past. You can't go back there and change it. And that's our ouches. And if there's something comes up this week for you that causes a hurt, heal it right away. Take care of it. Don't harbor upon it. Don't let it stew and brew and build and build and build. It really is a year to let things go. Okay, and also with the 9-year, that's something, healing the ouches. This is a perfect year for that. The next one is following the leader. And we've had this card recently, and again, I'm going to say the same thing. You are the leader in your life. So follow your intuition, your gut, your heart, and don't listen to what sort of the dictates of what everyone else around you is doing. If you want to wear orange and purple every day for a week, go ahead. You are the leader. If that makes you feel good and it makes you feel like you are whole, that's what you need to do. So follow the leader this week, being yourself. Heal your ouches. But most importantly, and that, be wide open. Be wide open to having and receiving everything that's coming to you in a positive light, and that be open to seeing what gifts are coming your way. Be very gentle and know that we are just at the beginning of this year, and there are so many bright possibilities for each and every one of us, and we will watch the year unfold together. So namaste to each and every one of you, and that Happy New Year again. Blessings for a wonderful New Year filled with abundance and love and joy and peace. Until next week, everyone, have a great week.